All right, so today we're going to talk about real quick, right fast, baby acne and how we got rid of baby acne on Boss Mick. So if that's of interest to you, you should watch this video. If it's not of interest to you, then you should watch it anyway because eventually your pullout game is going to get weak and you're going to end up with a baby. So this is probably really good for you. Okay, let's get to that part. Baby, please.
Yo, baby.
Baby. Oh, you got the drool, buddy. All right. Oh, you dropped your turtle. Okay, so this is Boss Mick. And when he was a baby, okay, he is a baby. When he was a baby, he's 5 months. 5 months, right? 5 months as of yesterday. So when he was like 2 months, 1 month, or whatever it was, he had baby acne. All up on like this area here, and this area here, and this area like up here. So I'm gonna run through you real quick. Like I think it was like 4 things that we stopped doing. You see yourself, buddy? There you go. There's your pen. You doing with your turtle? Okay, the 4 things we stopped doing to get rid of, or help get rid of his acne. So the first one is I stopped licking his face. Like I like to lick faces and eat faces. It's kind of my thing. It's my way of showing love. And I would like really lick and eat his whole face. Now I still do it from time to time, but you know, his skin is more adapt to my licking now. Before it was just like I would just like his whole face. I was just eating his whole face. Right, exactly. Me eating his whole face would leave him with little bumps and stuff like along the sides and on his nose and stuff like that. So that was the first part. First thing is I totally got rid of like eating his face. It was very hard for me. It was difficult. I didn't enjoy not doing it, but I had to in order to make sure he had the beautiful skin of a baby god. Then the second thing we did was we made sure when we washed his face, we used our stuff. So this one is Ubaba. This one has essential oils in it. But we made sure we used a face wash, we make our own, that had no essential oils in it, that we call unscented, like for kids and stuff. So with that one, we made sure, we use that. Now, to combo that, we use a different washcloth every single day. So he never used the same washcloth for like every day. It was a whole new washcloth. So it was a couple drops on the washcloth, and then his face was washed. Now, I didn't do that much because him and Chris like take baths together and stuff. So that was kind of like her thing. But in the mornings, what I would do, sometimes if I was awake or remembered, I would like wipe his face down for just a nice warm, wet washcloth. Just like in little circles, like little baby circles, Good, buddy? So that was really important, like to really make sure he was having like a nice, fresh start to the day with a nice little wash and whatnot. You good, buddy? So another thing that happened more accidentally, but it still happened, was breast milk was on his face. Chris was like, put a little breast milk on his face and rub it in. That make you hungry? So yeah, she'll put like a little breast milk on his face, and that would kind of help out a little bit. So that was really, to me, unexpected. But according to all the women in her Facebook group about breastfeeding and stuff, breast milk does an amazing job of like curing. Everybody? You gonna stand up? Ooh. Does an amazing job of curing all like issues that a baby may have when it comes to like anything really. Just put breast milk on it. Ooh. You good, buddy? So one of the other things we did was we made sure, we constructed him a body butter and facial butter, and we used that butter, hey buddy, exclusively on his face, and his butt, of course. But we made sure we swapped out the ingredients every once in a while. If he felt as though one maybe caused an allergic reaction, which could have been the reason, or it could be clogging his pores. So we kept mixing around, playing around with that until we got one that we really, really liked. And that was our specific combination. So, of course, if you have a Bambino, your combination would be different. If you feel as though it's not really effective, then, you just try something a little different. Let's see, what else? Hey, Chris, I'm missing anything? We washed his face, breast milk. I stopped licking his face, buttered it. Shut up. Licking his face is very important to me. Was there any other ones? It was just those 4, right? Okay, that's it. That was about all we did. So essentially what we did was, also like his sheets. His sheets were cleaned like every other day. Chris washed them like every other day, swapped them out. So that was what we did. Pretty much what we did for him was what you would do for an adult, right? You make sure keep your hands off your face. Now at that time he couldn't really touch his face. He was he could, but he was kind of like just smack himself in the face because he's a baby. So there was really no constant touching of his face. So as an adult, you don't want people touching your face or licking your face for that matter. And so I cut out the face licking, which was difficult for me. Like I said, I cut that out. Then we made sure we stayed away from the chemicals when he washed his face. That was a big thing. And then we made sure we washed his face on a daily basis, 2 times, sometimes 3 times a day. Warm wiped his face as well, just to make sure there was no impurities or whatnot on it. And breast milk. I don't really know as an adult if you would put breast milk on your face, but it's up to you. Whatever floats your boat. You good, buddy? Yeah. Okay. So that's about it. That's how we got rid of breast milk. Excuse me. Wow. Ooh. Got rid of baby acne. Do me a favor in the comments below. How did you get rid of baby acne when it came to your kid? Did you just wait it all out and hope for the best, or did you, make some little tweaks and adjustments in your washing? Okay. With that being said, it's about time to go. He's getting ornery and angry, and time for his mid-morning nap. So, follow, subscribe, leave a comment, share, thumbs up, like, all that stuff. Hook us up, help us out, And yeah. So that's it. That is it. So, nom 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 nom. You want to say anything, buddy, before we get out of here? Anything you want to say? Okay. Bye.